Hi everyone. Ooh, it's hot over here, so I'm in my tank top. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. I'm excited for today's topic, earthing and grounding. So, how's everybody? See, someone's knocking. How's everybody doing? Anybody on here yet? I'll give you guys a couple minutes. Let me know where you guys are from. I have clients all over, so it's always nice to see who can jump on. And if you can't watch it live, there will be a replay. So I'm Beth Lopez. I am a theta healer, a soul coach, and I am honored to be part of your journey. I'm honored to be part of the process of your awakening and healing you in a way that your soul is ready to be healed, so you can become empowered, walking into your authentic self, into your inner power, and allowing yourself to become a clear vessel and a conduit for the universe, and allowing you to perform your spiritual abilities to the fullest and highest benefit, not just for yourself, but for the benefit of humanity, for the benefit of the world. So thank you for allowing me to be here, to be part of your journey. Hi, Tanya. Nice to see you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh, Maureen's on here. Hi, Maureen. How are you guys? Thanks, Tanya. So let's see, it's about a minute. Oh, hi, Liliana. Nice to see you. Just waiting for some people to, oh, good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Just waiting for some people to jump on, and we're going to get started. Yeah. I've been tired lately, and I'm going to start taking some greens to uplift my energy. So I'm always tired because my son has like a really weird sleep. Hi, Renee. Nice to see you. Okay. So let's get started. It's 12 o'clock. So today I'm going to talk about grounding and earthing, why it's so important for you to do this, especially being in this journey. It's good for people actually that are not like in the spirituality realm of becoming. Oh, yes. I've heard of chlorella for cleansing. I think it's in it. I'm gonna check to see with this powder form of greens what's in it. Um, Thanks, Tanya. So, you don't have to be spiritual to do grounding. We're actually, getting like an electrical charge from the universe because we're composed of energy, atoms, molecules, cellular, that the earth acts as a charge for us. And so that's why I say you don't have to be like in the spirituality, but I do want to speak about this and teach you guys about this because it helps with our ascension process. It helps for our healing, and it helps for our own connection. Hi, Lena. Nice to see you. So that's why I want to talk to you guys about it. Also, I'm being guided. Someone received a message for me to teach my clients about this. So even more so that I want to do this for you guys. So when you are grounded to earth, you are actually able to integrate your soul light with earth, allowing you to become into your own authentic truth, allowing you to reach this level of connection of authenticity. And that's the ultimate goal when we're working together, is you coming into your authentic self. Because when you are there, that is your driving force. That is your core. That is where natural success comes, because you are no longer operating from how people see you, or what you need to be, how you need to be, what you need to be doing. All of that, it's kind of like we just removed and made a pathway for you. So grounding is very important in the process. So if you're not grounded in your ascension process, hi Kathleen, nice to see you. Hi Adrian, nice to see you. So if you're not grounding yourself during this ascension process, what happens is these ascension symptoms become even more exasperated, more increased in frequency, that you start feeling all these other symptoms. And I'm going to go over it with you now. Now, I mean, not right now, but I'm going to go over with it because I don't want to get out of my process of talking. So what happens is all those feelings intensify. And if you guys have watched my my dark soul of the night that I spoke about, I speak about what I went through, and a lot of it was, nobody really taught me this about grounding, how important it is. So 2016 was just awful, and I was already my 3rd year into doing my own healing, and I just did not know where the heck I was. I even went to go see like 5 different doctors, but nothing was wrong, thank God. But that's why I want you guys to know how important it is for the ascension, so you guys can remain grounded. And if you do feel something, it's not at an intense level. It's at a level where you recognize it and you're like, okay, and you just keep moving forward. So that's one thing I wanted to point out. So what happens is when you are grounded and present in life, you are actually allowing yourself to enjoy life, for life to be more vivid, for you to be able to enjoy the food, taste the water in such a different way. Your eyes kind of start to open where everything seems brighter. So you're creating this balanced mind where there's calmness, where there's your emotions aren't so erratic, and just having like this calmness of energy. And who wouldn't want more of that? But that's the importance of it. The other thing is grounding, earth and earthing is also a process of awareness, allowing you to allowing your body to remain in the physical body, and not allowing you as a spiritual worker to allow your body to go, like your spiritual self to not be in your body. So that's why grounding is important when we're working as healers, when we're working as channelers, because anytime that we're touching the other realm, we are now becoming ungrounded. So that's why it's important to ground ourselves even before meditation, to connect. And you have this grounding where you, when you come back, you are not feeling any different, but back to yourself. So why is it important for us to ground ourselves? One, it brings life into matter, and it's able to have the ability where you can increase balance, stability into your physical and emotional state. The other thing is it brings strength. It also provides an outlet for you to release your energy. Sometimes we have pent up energy that is unnecessary. Sometimes that pent up energy, we release it to the wrong people. Sometimes we have pent up energy from dealing with people from work. having conversations with people. So grounding is a good way of you releasing that energy. And then it also provides an outlet for you. If you can't get to the gym, if you don't have a hobby, if you don't listen to music, if you don't sing, dance, whatever you can do to release, use grounding as a place to release. It also allows you to attain a higher spiritual connection, which is always beautiful. And it helps you shield from other people's energy too. And I know as empaths, we can feel very emotional sometimes, and sometimes those emotions are not even ours. But grounding can help you shield yourself from other people's emotions. So, how will I know if I am ungrounded? One for me is I felt spacey. Sometimes I felt dizzy. The other times is you can be falling asleep in meditation. You can have fast heart palpitations. But you know, I'm not a doctor or anything. So if you're having that frequently, you can go check it out. And if everything is okay, then just ground yourself. You can become very forgetful, where you're doing a task and then you forget, like in the middle of the task, what you're doing, and then you restart and then you forget again. So I don't know if any of you guys have encountered that, but I have, and I did that. That happened to me last week. So I had to just regroup myself. So basically centering myself and then grounding myself. And the other thing, when you're having a conversation or an argument, okay, and you lose your train of thought, or you can't get your point across, or you're just not focused when you're speaking, that's another way that you need to ground yourself. And that happened to me last week. So I was a little ungrounded last week. So, and you know what? And that's okay. We're all human, and that happens. We're just trying to do things better each day. Yes. So Liliana says sometimes she goes into a room and forgets why she went there. Yep. I actually used to do that a lot. Yeah, Lena says it happens to her all the time. Yeah, it used to happen to me all the time. All the time. So just remember to quickly ground yourself. And I'm going to talk about how you can do that, okay? So how can I become more grounded? One, you can start creating balance by drinking more water. The other is creating healthy eating habits. You can do like yoga. So yoga, you know, what is it doing? It's bringing you back to center. It has a lot of breathing to it. I personally don't like yoga because I always get injured. So I do like Zumba. I do, I was doing cycling, and it just gets me in that zone. So it's basically getting you in that zone. If you like to do the stationary bike and you kind of let go, then do that. Oh, Tanya's saying she doesn't know if it's just her phone, but I keep getting cut off. Is anybody else having technical difficulties? Is it my video? Kathleen says, yes, I've noticed it in conversation. So I've been working on grounding before meditation base for 30 days to open up my chakra. Yes, that's great, Kathleen. Okay, so Kathleen, the connection's good. It just probably could be Tanya's. Is that right? Okay. Tanya, it seems like it might be your phone because everyone is checking in and saying no technical difficulties. You can always watch the replay. Oh, Adrian says it's lagging a little. Okay. So maybe it depends where you guys are at, but just watch the replay. Okay, so the other thing that I was talking about, okay, the other thing that would help if you have animals, if you have dogs, allowing yourself to have playtime with your dogs. Allow yourself to, because they're such unconditional beings. Embrace them, enjoy them, because they bring you that grounding. Why? Because they're not scattered all over the place. They're in the present. They're with you in the present. So thank you, Renee. So use your pets to help you ground, and being more purposeful of what you're doing. Don't just do random things like, what's the purpose of me doing this? If I'm doing this task, what's the purpose of me doing that? So allowing you to bring yourself back in center as to what you're doing. The other thing is carrying crystals. And I'm going to go over, crystals can be very helpful for grounding. I have a client that when we're doing a sessions, she tends to hold on to her crystals and she'll play with them in our session. And I realize that what it is, it's helping her stay grounded. And it's beautiful because I just picked that up last night in our session. So crystals that can be very helpful in the grounding process. I'm going to list some of them for you here. It's best to carry them in a pocket, if a shirt pocket. I tend to put them inside my bra. Oh, good, Maureen. You've been using crystals lately. Awesome. So some of them here, you can use any type of red jaspers. They're normally good for grounding. Bloodstone. Adrian says wearing clear crystal. Yes, and rose quartz. And that'll help too. But the ones that I'm going to state right now are specific for grounding. And when you use these crystals for grounding, set the intention that this crystal is the one to help you for the grounding, so it knows what its purpose is for you. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. She says, you're so beautiful seeing your aura. It's gold. Oh, and you know what? Gold is my word for 2017. So that's beautiful that you see that. That's cool. Okay, so we got any red jaspers are good for grounding. We have bloodstone, hematite, golden tiger's eye, carnelian, garnet, pyrite, Pyrit, copper, amber, and unakite. And what I'm going to do is create a little, in the group, there's going to be a note section, and I'm going to type these out so you guys know which one you feel when you go pick up a crystal, which one you feel gravitated, so you can use that for your grounding, okay? And the other one is how, when you feel ungrounded, I'm trying to see where I wrote them all down. Okay, so when you feel ungrounded, I'm looking all over the place. I had a list of how you can feel ungrounded, but I'm not finding it. So I'll type that up too, okay? What are the... Oh, I did go over it. So what is the feelings of being ungrounded, which I talked about was the dizziness, the spaciness, the forgetfulness. So I'll type that out for you guys if you guys forget about that. So the other thing that you guys can do is for the visualization is, you know, when you're going to meditate, allow yourself to close your eyes, and you can envision like light coming from the top down into your center, grounding all the way down through your feet, and seeing, you're welcome, Lena, and seeing roots of a tree come out from the bottom of the feet, getting grounded into earth. So you can do that. Or you can close your eyes and visualize the energy from Mother Earth coming up, or visualize like roots of a tree coming up from the earth into your feet, up into your heart center, so you're grounded, okay? The other thing I do sometimes when I'm in a session and I feel that my client is starting to feel ungrounded, I just state with the intention that she is now grounded. The body knows what to do. So if you are in a place where you cannot, I'll give you an example. When I first started working with a client, she was becoming very sensitive. So when we were done, the next day, she would be driving and she would feel floaty. So like she knew she was driving, but she felt like she was above the car. So she was becoming ungrounded. So like her spirit wanted to go up and it would come down, up and come down. So I had to teach her the grounding techniques. So that's what you do. When you're driving, you can just say, I am grounded. I'm grounded with Mother Earth. So you can just do it like that, because how can you close your eyes when you're driving, right? You can't. You're going to cause an accident and we don't want that to happen. So that's how powerful you can state it and you will be grounded, okay? And so these are just techniques. These are just guides for you to use when you are feeling ungrounded, okay? Allow yourself to experience this. So for those that are working on themselves, you're going to be ascending and allowing those ascension symptoms to decrease because they are not fun. So I hope this helped you guys. And I am so happy to be able to teach you guys. The universe is, I take so many classes and courses that the universe has told me no more. So I'm going to be starting to teach my own classes. I'm doing that locally. So, and then I'm going to, someone asked me if I can do online classes. So that'll be an option. You guys, if want to have online classes with me, that'll be coming up too. So thank you. And I always welcome anybody to get in touch with me, to video chat with me if you want a soul session to see how we can work together and how I can help you in your healing and ascension process. So Renee is saying, how often do you recommend grounding a day? I suggest whenever you meditate. The reason why is, in meditation, you guys should try to do it once a day at least, to get you in the right frame of mind. And maybe I'll do a Facebook Live as to why meditation is important. But I would just do once a day. However, in that list that I'm going to put in the group, if you ever start feeling any of those symptoms, quickly ground yourself so you're back 100% present into your physical body, okay? Any other questions for me? I think I lost Tanya. I think she didn't have good connection. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, there she is. All right, Tanya, thank you. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Namaste.